What's going on, people? So, finally got this here pro wrestling crate in. Mine don't really come in as quickly as a lot of people. I'm starting to see that more and more every month because a lot of the people in like the that I follow on like Instagram and stuff, from like some of them are in the Chick Foley thing. I don't think SR71 is, but yeah, it seems like everybody else got theirs like yesterday or maybe the day before. Here it is, what, Wednesday? So I'm just now getting mine, but hey, you know what? It doesn't really matter. People still watch these things even though I'm not the first one to get it out there. I've stressed that before in the past, that it doesn't matter if you're like first or not, because if you make a decent video, eventually people will see it and then they'll be like, oh hey, this is a decent video, I should consider watching more of this, and then they might watch more of it. So that's why I don't really care a whole lot. The only reason I like to get them early is because like I look forward to these because they're really good most of the time. So there is that. So here's this side of the card for you. There's that. Now I'm going to flip this over, show you the spoiler side, and there's that for you. So let's see. This is the Gone But Not Forgotten crate with Eddie Guerrero, New Jack Flying. Oh, no, that should be next month, excuse me. Gone But Not Forgotten crate features Eddie Guerrero, New Jack, Flying Brian Pillman, Bruiser Brody, Road Warriors, Vader, Harley Race, and a special item featuring China, Luna Vachon, Sherry Martel, and more. So, that sounds pretty alright. Let's go ahead and see what we got here, people. Alright, so as always, showing you guys first. Now turn it around so I can get a look at this. It is... Oh, it's nice. It's a Jay White shirt. So, King Switch. Took me a minute to kind of take that all in and see exactly what it was, but all right, not too bad. It's kind of a design that I would not expect to be like a shirt of his. You know what I'm saying? But I also don't follow New Japan as much as I would like to, so maybe it is in line with what he's got going on. This would be, what is this? Oh, this is a Madusa shirt, so that was unexpected. So cool. I do like the green. You know, I'm not like a Madusa fan. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I followed her career. I did not. But I know that she carries a lot of weight. Her name does, I should say. So that's pretty all right. And then we got this here. Got us a Bully Ray Micro Brawler. So normally, like, my first thought would be like, oh, well, when are we going to get Devon or something? But, you know, they kind of split ways in that sense. So that won't be happening, I assume. But... you know, maybe one day I'll get a nice Dudley Boys set, because that's one thing that I would like to have and don't. Maybe I'll have to see if there's any figures out there or something. And then we got some socks here, some Super Kicks socks, right? These are from Danhausen, or at least they have them on them. Get that out of there. So, there you go. Get you a little close up in there so you can kind of see that. He's one of those guys that has been kind of picking up a lot of attention lately. I haven't really followed into that, you know, because like I see it and I'm like, maybe I need to see more of this to really get it, because right now I'm just like, I don't know about that. And then we have this. I'm all out of bubble gum, right? So this is Roddy Piper from whatever movie he said that in. I honestly don't know, because I don't think I've ever seen a single Roddy Piper movie. You can hold that against me all you want, people. I'm fine with it. But I do want to see them because I've heard some good things. I just never make the time for it. And then we have Behind the Mask, the Patriot Wilkes documentary, I suppose. So I don't know if it was like, looking back at it, I don't know if it was like this, the Patriot, or someone else that was just like under the mask, whatever. But when I lived in Missouri, I remember meeting him and like some other random wrestlers at the time at a local show on somewhere down wherever I was living in Missouri, somewhere near there. And it was weird because like I got there early. I almost got fired because I left so early in the day. But I got there and like some people were like, oh hey, you guys like stand around this table so like nobody can get to these guys. I'm like, I don't know that like they really need me as like any kind of bodyguard personally, but I'm gonna do this because that sounds pretty alright. So that was the day that I met the Patriot. Was it this one or not? I don't know. At the time I assumed it was because I didn't really know a lot about the wrestling world. Nowadays I know things, and I know that what's under that mask isn't always what you expect it to be. People change. And here we have this. This is a Mark Henry signed poster, autograph thing, whatever you want to call it. And that is pretty awesome. This is definitely the highlight of this box for me. I'm a big Mark Henry guy. You know, I almost met him years ago at the Access during WrestleMania weekend in Dallas. But like minutes before I got to the front of the line, maybe like 5-10 minutes something, they switched him out and they brought out Cesaro, which is fine. I'm cool with Cesaro. I really am. But, you know, given that I'd waited like an hour because I was trying to see Mark Henry, I kind of felt not so thrilled about that. But they could have taken that any of a million other directions and me been just like very unhappy. Instead, they just gave me something else that I like. So I was like, I can't really complain. And there we go, people. We've done it. We made it through yet another crate. So good job to the people over at Pro Wrestling Tees, Pro Wrestling Crate, however you want to look at that, for another solid box. I am looking forward to that one next month. Definitely looking forward to that. But for now, from me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. If you have any comments you want to make about wrestling, let me know, and we can talk about that stuff, because I like to talk about that stuff. But for now, I'm going to get going and go do some other stuff. So, later, people.